Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen, this retiree is looking for a mid-afternoon romp with a 15-year-old girl.
I wasn't going to do nothing.
And his excuse falls flat.
You cannot have an erection.
And it turns out I'm not the only one he's afraid of.
I'm fucked.
No, you're going to
My wife's going to leave me.
I hope you're enjoying this full free episode of Takedown, but there's something else you need to know. Only a small portion of our episodes are on YouTube. There are more than 100 episodes on our streaming service, ad-free and uncensored at watchtruBlu.com. Use the code YouTube24 to watch them all for $2.50 or YouTube Year for $20 off an annual subscription. Also, and this is important, hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon on TruBlu. Be the voice for the voiceless and protect those who cannot protect themselves. That's the motto of the Genesee County Human Oppression Strike Team, or GHOST. Led by Sheriff Chris Swanson, GHOST is one of the most successful agencies in the country at apprehending potential child predators. My team and I are embedded in the latest investigation. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the chatters are already getting action. One potential predator calls to talk to a decoy before heading over.
How old are you?
I'm a little bit younger. How old are you?
Goodbye. You're too young.
That man did the smart thing, but making the worst decision of the day is 68-year-old Clifford. I get the details of the chat from Lieutenant Andy Snyder. Lieutenant, we think we have a 68-year-old guy coming for a 15-year-old girl.
Right, for our record search, it states that he's 68 years old.
68 years old, and how far is he traveling?
He said 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So that could be either Shiawassee County, Saginaw County.
But someplace nearby.
Right.
And does he stick out in any way to you, or another guy who's trying to meet a child for sex?
Just another guy that's trying to meet a child for sex.
And the first guy likely in the door here during this sting operation.
Hopefully. Hopefully we can get him and arrest him and get another guy out the streets.
And it appears clear from the chat that he knows the girl he's coming to see is underage.
Yes, it was indicated that she was 15 in the chat. And then we also stated that I'm younger, don't want any drama, I want to be low-key.
And he's
comfortable with that.
Comfortable with that.
He asked for the address and he said he'd be here in 15 minutes.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Pulling in. He's in the driveway.
Clifford arrives, Fago pop in hand, and heads for the back door. The decoy meets him. We blurred her face to protect her identity.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Did you bring me a, oh, nice, thank you. I'll just have you come in here. How was the drive?
Good.
Yeah?
I just get worried about all the bus going on.
After a brief exchange, he changes his mind and heads back the way he came.
But I'll be right back after run to the bathroom, okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
But what he wasn't planning on was finding me. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna need you to have a seat right over there.
No, I ain't gonna do anything.
Well, yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not with her, I'm not.
Okay, well, I still need you to have a seat right over there.
I ain't gonna do anything.
No, you need to have a seat right over there.
I'm in trouble.
You need to take your hands out of your pockets.
That's my fault.
Okay, just
I'm in
please.
trouble.
Yeah, I know, but you need to have a seat right over there.
No, come on, man.
He tries to get past me, but the ghost detectives quickly put a stop to that.
I wasn't going to do anything.
What do you mean you're not
I
going
wasn't going to do anything. I brought her pop.
You brought her pop. Saying he wasn't going to do anything is not going to get him out of this jam.
Go ahead and have a seat. Just have a seat. You're
All
all right, buddy.
Come on, man.
You're all right. Just go have a seat.
I'm going to end up getting divorced.
No, you're okay. Hey, what's your name?
I wasn't going to do nothing.
What's your name?
I wasn't going to do anything.
What's your name?
Cliff.
It's going to be all right. You're going to have a seat right here.
No,
We're going to talk to you.
I'm fucked.
No, you're going to calm down.
My wife's going to leave me. I wasn't going to do nothing.
Listen, Cliff, I'm not telling your wife. You don't tell your wife.
I wasn't going to do nothing.
Okay.
I knew this was a setup.
Okay.
That's my fault.
You got anything in here that's going to hurt you? You caught me?
I'm actually I have I'm licensed to carry. I don't have anything on me.
Okay, is it in your truck?
No, I quit carrying it.
All right.
I don't have nothing, guys.
All right. Hey. Cliff, just do me a favor.
I'm fucked.
Don't get all nervous and pull around.
I'm screwed.
No, you're not. The only way you're screwed is if you say something to somebody. We're just going to talk to you.
I wasn't going to do nothing. I told her it was a setup. I said, I'll bring you a pop, is what I said.
All right.
But I have no intent of doing anything.
All right.
Besides, I can't do anything anyways.
That's fine. Perfect. Have a seat right there.
I can't.
We finally get Clifford to take a seat.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Okay. What'd you do with my wallet?
We just moved it over.
Make sure
here.
you got nothing else in
your
there.
pockets. You just have a seat right there.
I can't do anything.
Hey, Cliff.
I can't have sex.
So what was your plan here today, then?
I just wanted to talk.
You wanted to talk.
You know, I can't do sex.
But why would you come over here to meet a
When I know I was getting set up, I knew it was a setup.
Well, how did you know it was a setup?
Because I knew. When she said she was 15, I go, it's a setup. I just thought, I'll bring you a pop, and that's it. I can't have sex. I can't. I haven't had sex with my wife in years.
But in the chat, you talk about giving and getting oral.
I know, but I don't want to do that. I can't even get hard.
Okay, but you...
I know. It's just to say, that just something to come here. I'm just kind of, I don't know.
What do you do for a living, Cliff?
I retired.
You're retired. What did you do before you retired?
I worked in a shop.
In a shop. Auto-related?
No.
What kind of shop was it?
It was made commutators.
Commutators. And what is that exactly?
That's like electric light switch.
Okay. And where do you live now?
I live in Chesaning.
Chesaning, which is not too far from
No.
here. And you're married?
I'm married.
How long have you been married?
46 years.
46 years. And do you have kids?
Yes.
How many kids?
2.
And how old are they?
40 and 35.
40 and 35.
My wife works for the Supreme Court. I'm fucked.
She works for the Michigan State Supreme
I'm
Court?
fucked.
What does she do for the Supreme Court?
So the judicial, I don't know. I don't remember now what she does, but she works for the Judicial Information System, I think it is, JIS.
And what were you doing online today talking to somebody about sex, Cliff?
I don't know. Just a brain fart, stupid idea.
And
I don't do this.
You don't do this?
No, I just seen it and I thought, well, it started out at 19. She was 19, so I thought, you know what, I can't have sex. I can go over, we can talk, and maybe, you know, I don't know.
Do you know how many times I've heard that excuse, Cliff?
No, seriously. Seriously.
Do you know how many times I've heard the excuse?
I know you've heard it a lot. I know.
Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of
times. I am not lying, and I can't.
But why even get online and open yourself up to this kind of trouble, Cliff? Explain that to me.
I don't know why. It's stupid, I guess.
Stupid.
Well, I don't know why I would do that. I don't know. I'm sitting there.
Well, you got to tell me. There's a reason why you did it. You got online. You had the chat. You talked about oral sex, giving and getting oral sex.
Well, I know, but I wouldn't even do that because I can't even get hard.
But you could give oral sex.
I know,
you talk
but
about
I ain't
that.
gonna do that because I'm afraid to catch something.
You talk about whether or not she's clean.
Well, she said, "Are you clean?" Goes, "I'm clean." I never said, "Are you clean?" She said, "Are you clean?" And I goes, "I'm clean."
Everything you say in this chat indicates to me that you were here to have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
I can't have sex though.
Okay, but why get involved in it?
I don't know.
Help me to understand, Cliff.
I don't know.
I don't know isn't a good answer.
I was sitting home working on my deck, and I just seen that, and I thought, you know.
You had to go to a place to see it, though.
Right.
So what are you doing there?
Just looking. I mean, I can look. Doesn't cost me nothing to look.
Looking is looking. Showing up to have sex with a 15-year-old girl is showing up to have sex with a 15-year-old girl, and it's a felony, Cliff.
I know it's a felony, but I can't have sex. And honest to God, I can't.
But you could engage in sexual activity, and that's what you discussed in the chat.
I know I did.
I have the chat.
I know you do. I came over. I figured, well, when I got here, I said it's a setup. I told her that on the phone. It's a setup.
Telling her it's a setup and showing up to have sex with a teenage girl.
Actually, I brought her. I was going to bring her a pop, and I was going to tell her that's it.
She asked for Faygo, and you brought Faygo.
I was going to say that's it.
It shows intent. That's not the way this thing was set up.
I'll keep it myself and drink it then. I mean, I just.
You had a sexually charged conversation with somebody who told you they were 15, and then you showed up.
And that's wrong.
It is wrong. It's illegal.
I know it's illegal.
What do you think would have happened, Cliff, if we weren't here and a 15-year-old girl was here?
Honest to God.
So you're just going to sit here and chat?
I would have said,
drink your Faygo pop and...
I like to talk. I do talk.
You like to talk?
That's what I do.
Talk.
I'm a people person.
You're a people person.
I am. I talk. I got friends that are women that it's available. I don't even, you know, I don't know what happened today. I was just working out in the yard and I threw my life away.
What are you going to tell your wife?
You know, if I tell her, she'd go on.
What about your kids?
I'm disowned. I'm disowned.
What does that say about your decisions today?
Bad decision. Really bad decision.
There are 100 places you could be today, Cliff, and you chose to show up here.
I could be home working on my deck. That's what I should be.
So what should happen to you, Cliff?
I don't know. What's going to happen to me?
What should happen to you?
You should kick my ass. That's what you should do. I'm old enough to know better.
How old are you, Cliff?
I'm 69.
69.
I will be 69, not yet, a couple days.
A couple days. Yeah. So your birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Do you have any birthday plans?
No.
It's hard for me to believe, Cliff, that this is your first time.
No, it's actually my first. I don't do this.
But why today? It doesn't make sense to me. Help me to make sense of this.
Apparently I wanted to get caught.
Apparently, you're the guy who made the decision.
I'm not smart enough to do this. You know, if I was a smart guy, I'd probably find some hooker or something. You know, I don't know when
There was talk of you giving the girl money.
I ain't gonna give money.
But that's what
the chat
said.
I know. I don't have money to give. I'm retired.
Give and receive oral.
Yeah.
Maybe kissing.
Well, she wanted to know what I was going to do.
I'm younger. If you got a problem with that, don't come. I'm 15. I love hard cock and hot cum.
Yeah. Well, you ain't getting hard cock from me. I'll tell you that.
But you showed up.
I know. So you guys can catch me, I guess. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I know.
You got to have something to tell me here, Cliff. In terms
I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. I can't have sex.
Then why are you here?
I don't know.
Don't you have some buddies to go hang out with?
I do.
Play golf?
I do.
Go to the pub?
I do.
Then why aren't you doing that?
I don't know. Because I made a bad decision.
What made you...
46 years of marriage, I've never made a decision like this, and I made this decision today. I've never been out with anybody since I've been married. I've clean life.
It doesn't make sense.
You can look at my record, there's 0 on it. I've never... No, I screwed it up.
And here you are, just before 3 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, after a sexually charged conversation with someone who told you...
But I didn't have sex and I wasn't... I know. I shouldn't have said that because I can't do it.
What am I to make of this?
I don't know. But I can't do sex. I shouldn't have said that. I'm wrong.
She told you...
I don't want to have oral because...
I'm younger.
I know.
If you got a problem with that, don't come.
Yeah,
that was your out right there.
I know. I should have.
And you didn't take the out, did you?
I didn't take the out.
You got in your car, you drove over here, you got nervous, drove around some more, and in spite of being nervous, did you see a police officer nearby?
Yeah.
And where did you see the police officer?
There.
And what did it look like, that car?
Black car.
Black car. Yeah. And was there anything the black car had on it that made you think it was a police officer?
No.
Just a black car?
Yeah.
SUV or a car?
Huh?
Was it an SUV or a car?
SUV.
And what made you suspicious about that SUV?
It was just I don't know, it was just parked.
Where was it parked?
But I used to live in town in Corona, and they was parked all over, so
yeah.
Isn't that real suspicious? I just seen that, and I thought, that's not good.
So
I thought, here's my deal. I said, I'm going to go give her a pop, and I'm going to tell her, mistake, I'm going to go home because I knew something wrong.
Why did you have to tell her in person it was a mistake? Couldn't you just text her or tell her on the phone?
I could have just kept this and just went home. That was my thought. I'm just going to say, forget it, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, but you don't have to come into this house to tell her that.
Well, she said to come in, I was going to give her a pop, but I
none of this makes sense to me. It's all a bunch of BS.
Well, what do you think I want to do?
I think you wanted to have sex with a teenage girl. Otherwise, what other conclusion can I come to?
I know what you're saying, but I can't.
I've heard that excuse before. Oh, I can't do it.
It's not an excuse.
Well, I've heard it before.
I got diabetes. I cannot have an erection. So that's my story. I can't.
So what were you going to do with this girl?
Nothing really.
Nothing really?
No.
That's not what the chat says.
I know what the chat says, but that's totally different than what once I got here.
Just oral.
Well, I wouldn't even do oral because I'm afraid of catching something.
Then why are you here to meet a 15-year-old girl who you met on a social media platform? You are here. You walked in the door, Cliff.
I know. What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me the truth. I want to
telling you
understand
the
what the hell was going on in your head, Cliff. Why does a 69-year-old...
I guess I was out in the sun too long today working on my deck. I guess. I don't know, but... There wouldn't be any sex. I can guarantee you that. I can't do that.
The whole thing's pretty darn creepy.
It ain't creepy. I'm truthful with you.
No, the fact that you come here for a 15-year-old girl is creepy. It's illegal.
I know it's illegal. I made a mistake. I screwed up. And it's going to cost me a bunch.
And it's hard for me to believe that you haven't done this before.
I have never done it before.
Well, how did you even know to go look at that social media platform to have this conversation?
Sites. I mean, their sites are on there.
Yeah, but you got to go looking for them.
I know.
They don't just jump out, Cliff. No. There's girls having sex here.
No,
come over and join me.
I've seen them sites before.
Where did you see them?
On the internet.
Yeah. Well, you have to look for them. They don't just pop into your Google search by accident.
I know.
You go to church?
Yeah.
Does this seem very Christian to you?
No.
Your wife works for the Michigan Supreme Court.
I know. Why don't you just file my divorce for me now?
I'm not the one who showed up here. You showed up here.
I know.
Well, Cliff, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen.
I know who you are.
So you know what kind of stories I do.
I know.
There are stories about men who try to meet teenage girls.
I'm sorry. You'll never see my face again.
So what do you do now?
I don't know.
Is there anything you want to say to the community? To your family?
Yeah, I'm screwed. My wife will not.
Where's your wife today?
Working.
She's at work.
Home.
She's working from home.
Yeah.
Where did you tell her you were going?
I didn't tell her. Actually, I'm going to the hardware, which I am.
I don't think you're going to the hardware store today.
Where am I going?
It's not up to me, but you're going to find out in a minute. There's some guys here who want to talk to you.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Cliff. Go ahead and put your hands up. You see the other one.
Come on, guys.
No, come on. Hey, Cliff, this is what's going to happen. Look at me. Cliff, listen. We've been fair to you so far. We're just going to take you downtown and talk to you, okay? Make sure you're not the guy hurting kids. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
All right, stand up, come with us.
Look for me. I'm not anybody like that.
Well, we got to find out. You're here, so we're going to go through this. Listen.
Trust me, guys.
Hey, look at us.
I mean...
Is there anything in your car you need to be worried about?
No.
There's no duct tape, no handcuffs.
Handcuffs?
You're not the guy hurting kids, are you?
No.
All right, we're going to go talk to you about it. We're not going to impound your car. We're going to take you down there.
What am I going to tell?
You're going to our office. Stand up, Cliff.
I'm not the guy.
I got to do my job, too.
I'm not the guy you're... Come on, guys. I've never been... You know what?
Just relax.
You got a second set, Andy?
Why?
Because I don't want to pull your arms across. We're going to give you 2 sets so it doesn't hurt.
I've got a bad shoulder.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it. Just relax. We don't want to tighten up.
What am I going to do with my vehicle?
We're going to drive it down with you. There's nothing in there, right?
No.
Okay. Is this your phone that you came in with?
Yeah, and it's my wallet.
What's the passcode to that phone?
Why?
Just curious. Want to make sure it's yours. What's the passcode?
No dead girls in there or anything like that, right?
No, what?
Nothing like that we need to be worried about on your phone?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'm sorry. I appreciate that. This ain't me. I mean, I made a bad mistake.
Appreciate it. I'm still trying to understand. I appreciate that, but I'm still trying to understand what the hell you're thinking.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking.
All right.
And I apologize to everybody.
Well, thank you for that.
What is Nick in?
I don't want trouble. I mean, I made trouble for myself.
Well, that's the point of it, isn't it? Didn't have to come here.
No, I know.
All right. What's the lesson here, Clifford?
Don't do this stupid shit.
All right.
No, and it'll never happen again. I don't know why I did it. I just had a weak moment, I guess.
And you've never done this before?
I've never done this before.
You see why I have a hard time believing
I know.
that, right?
I love my wife. I guess my thing is I can't have sex. So if I go talk to people, I don't know, that's wrong too, I guess.
So you've gone to talk to people
No,
before?
I haven't, but I just think, and if I do, I mean, because I'm harmless.
I don't know about harmless.
Oh, I am harmless, but I'm not a violent person.
But the chat itself is illegal to have
I know.
a sexually charged conversation online
I
with somebody.
don't
who's
need
underage.
any of that.
All right. Well, these guys are
I
going
just want to be. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It will never happen again.
All right. Is there anything else you want people to know, Clifford?
And I don't want nobody to know nothing. Okay?
All right. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it.
That's my house keys. Don't lose them. I can't get in.
So we're gonna talk to you here in a second, okay?
But before he's taken away, Clifford has one more thing about his past he wants to tell me.
I've never been in handcuffs. I put handcuffs on
You'll
people.
take it down.
You have?
Yeah, I used to work for the courthouse. I did
Oh, you worked for the courthouse?
juveniles. Didn't want to. My wife made me.
Work for the courthouse?
Yeah, minors.
Ready?
Because they couldn't, in Shiawassee
Please.
County, they can't be in an adult jail on their own.
So you worked at the juvenile jail?
Well, yeah, I sat with them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was that an official job or volunteering?
I was volunteer,
Right. Oh, you were volunteering.
but I did it, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Ready, Cliff?
yeah.
We've heard the excuse about not being able to perform sexually before. Maybe it could be true, I suppose. But still, as I've said, showing up is showing up. And that's exactly what Clifford did. Clifford was charged with child abusive commercial activity, accosting children for immoral purposes, and communicating with another via the internet to commit a crime. What we don't know is if Cliff's wife has asked for a divorce. To watch more episodes of Takedown, head over to watchtrublue.com.